Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you are well. Today's episode, we are going to get to Champion 3, Division 3. And I'm going to be very honest this episode. So honest, in fact, that I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash. I probably am. And, you know, might get a lot of hate for this. But I do want to apologise for all the bad things I've said over the years about Champ 2s. Because I think they've always been in the target for me about bad play. I've always mentioned Champ 2s. I do want to apologise to Champ 2s. And I want to just change that to Champ 3. What you're about to see in Champ 3 is a joke. Okay, it is by far the worst Rocket League I've ever seen in my life. It's the worst solo queue experience I've ever had in my life. I've never seen anything like this. In what you're about to see in this episode, it is the most bizarre. There's a trigger warning to this episode, realistically, because you might get triggered watching this. Possibly from the gameplay, but more likely from the absolute absurdity. So we're going to try and demo the last man here to give our teammate a free shot on net. Good thing about that is because we save our boost, we can get back. But that's a great shot. That's a great shot. I needed to go back post there. The reason I didn't, I'll be honest, is because I thought he was going to hook that into the wall, and I didn't think he was going to get that control. The fact he got that level of control there was actually really impressive. But yeah, guys, this game's gone downhill, and there's no wonder people are complaining. There's no wonder people are leaving, and I'm looking around now, and a lot of people say, yeah, everyone has their own paradigm, don't they? Everyone has their own paradigm, their own world view, their own Rocket League view. And sometimes, guys, we've got to say in this world, it's nonsense, isn't it? If I've got stats, if I've got numbers, if I've got science, science is always right, but you see it in the real world, you see it now coming into the game. Emotions and feelings matter more than science. It's the most absurd time in the world right now. And I ain't even referring to anything in particular. You can take that as whatever it may be, because whatever you think it may be is probably right, because you're probably thinking the same. Okay? We've gone nuts. You know, before you'd put these kind of people in an asylum, now they're free. And you see it in the game. What you're seeing, these guys diving in with zero boost, just fully diving in, and we're protecting the net. Look at this. This is fundamentals. Just good play, this is. Good play. We're going to take the boost. We're going to hear my teammate jump, so we're going to move away. So now, look at this, and you think, well, first man really is the responsible one for this. But I can't be first man if my teammate's left net. So why, with any level of sanity, if you know you've got to protect the net, why would you leave the net in defense? Answer that question. Since someone answer that question, because I'm losing my mind watching this back even. I've already getting angry because I'm getting blamed here for playing logically. And I've just had a teammate just hit the ball away to the opponents with zero boost. And they've still got zero boost. And now they're just sitting on the opponent's boost while we're getting 2v1'd. And I just can't. I don't know why. Is it something they're putting in the water? But this is bonkers. And you're going to see this for the whole episode. So I'm going to be completely honest with what I see this episode. And I'm going to say it 100% hand on heart. Champ 3 is the worst rank in the game. It's the worst rank in the game. And I apologise to people who aren't Champ 3 watching this. Obviously, you guys know better. Because you're watching this. You understand the fundamentals. You understand strategy. Good hit away there. We could have probably scored that. And, you know, I mean, watching that back. Just the guy just go up to the signal and just jump up. It just makes me angry. We're going to jab this anyway. Get some resources off them. And all the games are like this in this episode. I don't think there's one game that we don't have someone try and forfeit. And toxicity is through the roof. So yeah, I mean, I don't know who to blame here. Is it the people who have told you nonsense? And I literally 7-8 years ago, I made that hookshot, the first hookshot video on the first channel. And I mentioned the fundamentals back then, 8-9 years ago. You don't hear people, no one was mentioning the fundamentals. Everyone now, it's the buzzword, isn't it, fundamentals? We were talking about that 8-9 years ago because I could see where this game was heading. And now it's getting there. And now this game is just a shadow of its former self. This guy's complaining about me as second man being behind him. Think about your brain cells for a second here. There's got to be something going on. You're complaining about a player. I took it away from him there. And now he wants to forfeit. You've got a player backing you up as second man, which you're meant to do. And you're complaining. Where would you want him to be? Where would you want your second man to be? And I remember he said, AFK, I said, thanks. I said, thank God for this. I might have a chance to pull it back. It's only Champ 3. And with the way Champ 3s play, it shouldn't be too difficult to be able to outplay 2 players in Champ 3. I've got to be honest here. And that's not because I'm good. You guys know I can't do flip resets. I can't do good aerials. I can barely do anything. Yeah, I can probably 2v1 Champ 3s. Because I think Champ 3s, I think it is just the worst rank in the game. Don't stop listening to people who tell you to play fast. I just can't get my head around it anymore. Okay, there's the first goal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's actually a decent positioning from the other guy, but they need to jump to block the height of the ball here. So when they do the fake, I mean, this is decent, but he needs to jump now. You can't allow that because there's a pinch shot available. So already, with a teammate, losing 2-0 on my own, 1-0 up. So that just tells you the state of the game. And I thought that might encourage him to come back, but no, he's, you know, this guy's crying too much. We're going to put a shot on. And then we're going to play it back into space. You're going to need space here. We're going to have to be aggressive, though. Probably go for some off the wall here. We'll try to force a 50 there. It's not the best thing. They almost score off the back of it. This is what happens, by the way, in a lot of 2s. If you're trying to force the ball out of defense, which I don't recommend it. Because usually it's very easy to read and get dunked. I was watching apparently Jack play. Who was he playing earlier in 1s? Who was he playing? Oh, God. I was watching him play. But he beat him 3-0. I hope I was going to watch that. I'll just support it if so. And he did a, whoever it was trying to get out of the corner. And apparently Jack just dove on him and had that exact outcome. Because it's very easy to read those plays, which I always say, control the ball out of defense. So first game in Division 2, we get a person who has no idea how to play the game. How are they getting to this rank? Are they all boosted? What is going on in this game? Okay, here we go. We are with Nico TV. So we're going to save that shot. A good question we had on the last video actually was, someone said, I've been told that you should always face towards your net when shadowing. Absolutely true. So even on an inside shadow, a lot of the time you'll see how my nose is going back to where I need it to go. There, now I can tell you exactly what's going on now. I am trying to take more shots now. I am actually shooting now. Even though we got to Champ 3 without any shots, we got to Div 2 without any shooting. I've started shooting because, like I say, a lot of these people, they belong in an asylum because they forfeit. If you don't shoot the shot they want you to shoot, they forfeit. If you don't take the low percentage play they want you to take, they forfeit. So, I mean, literally, you can play scientifically accurately and it's no good. This game needs to stop. So, what I would please say here, right? And I know, again, people are going to be mad at me for pointing this out. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. But please, share this information with people. Get the free Pacifist doc. It's completely free. Just get it from me, man. Alright, it's just got basic fundamentals on there. You don't even have to follow the system. You just do fundamental stuff. You'll be fine. But please, start trying this stuff out and start trying to spread the word a little bit. Because I remember saying this stuff, like I say, a long time ago. I really think if this continues on, it's going to be worse. I have never, in 10 years of playing Rocket League, experienced what I'm experiencing in this episode playing Rocket League. People leaving the games, forfeiting straight away, just general toxicity. I've never seen anything like it. I thought they were going to be jabbed there. That's why I hit them, because I thought they were going to go because it's 2-on-1. They sort of messed up their touch. But we needed to go there, so I stand by that decision. That's a great pinch. I will say I definitely put that player in that bad position. But once they were second man, they did need to be central to block the net. But that's on me. So yeah, guys, I feel for you. You know, it's been a while since it's been a long time since I've solo queued. It has been a long time, but people keep saying stuff about solo queue, and it was always that thing. Oh, it's you. It's a you problem. And I disagreed with that. I said, well, it's not. It takes 2 to tango, doesn't it? And it could easily be your teammate not working with you. But now, it's just... And I'll be honest, like, a lot of the stuff I would normally do, I can't even get to be able to do anymore. Because the players are so angry. You see, I'm taking a lot of challenges compared to normal. And this is because I'm trying to pacify the teammates. Because if you play smart and you play high percentage, they go nuts. So I'm like, well, we just need to get a win here. I'm just going to do what I can here. And be a little bit more aggressive to try and help them out. Make them less likely to quit. You see, I'm going for pinch shots. Stuff I don't normally go for. Would never go for there. If I was playing at 1750, or whatever we were at last season, 1770 or something like that, I would never bother with that because obviously they're going to challenge, so I just shadow away. But now in Champ 3, you've got to go nuts. You've got to just go crazy for a bit. But we're going to get back to normal in a minute once we get back into these games. But yeah, let me know what your experiences are like in rank, guys. Again, I'm sorry to ramble on, but I can't hold it in. I've got to say my piece. But if you're also having trouble in ranked, let me know. And yeah, we've got a great community, guys. We've got some great players. You don't have to join the Pacifist System, obviously, you know. Don't worry about that, but you can get the document for free. You can go into the Discord. The link's in the description below, and you can find a teammate. You can find a teammate and, you know, play a nice fundamentally based high percentage game. You'll actually have a lot more success in the long run. So anyway, here we are. We're going to cut this ball in to the middle. Take a second here. Bad 50 from me. I was on the outside. Great shot by the teammate. Really nice shot. It's lovely to see a fundamental move. So the opponent had to dive in with 0 boost, so I wasn't too bothered about that. That's why I could quite happily let them come because I knew they were low on boost there. And my teammate did a great job of a bounce triple power shot, an often lost, forgotten skill. When you compare, you know, consider people like Khalid made that so popular back then. And this again, great from the teammate, goes for a demo, nice and quick. A little bit, you know, slow on that from myself, but it was a great attempt from the teammate to go and get that demo. Just nice and central. And we're just going to wait around here. We're going to grab some pads. And we are going to go for that. I mean, it was risky again. Normally, I would shadow that way. But you shadow it now and make a save and then turn that into a goal. See, people would rather this. Someone made the comment. They're right. They would rather me going for that low percentage challenge and get smashed in net. They would rather that. I wouldn't. I'd rather fake that. I'd rather fake that every day and just play into the corner. But players are bonkers. So after that last game when this teammate was complaining, I'm like, how the hell? You know, how do you... Well, I'm not saying this guy's actually playing really well, but that guy was an idiot. So how do you think like that to make them happy? Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, how do you actually... I can't get my head around it. So here I'm just thinking, how do you actually play with these players? And, you know, this game... So you'll see I come out of ball cam here. This is a technique I like to use, and this is why I use instant switch ball cam. Again, you know, people don't like the instant switches, but I got a lot of benefits to do an instant switch. And in that situation there, I'm in the air, and I want to see if he's up. And I switch there, and if he's not up, I can just get that extra tap. And if he is up, I can just, like, sort of boost away and fake it. And again, Nico was a brilliant player. And this started giving me courage again. I was playing this, like, oh yeah, Nico's really good. He's just done 2 great power shots, playing amazingly well. And I've played like an idiot this game to try and sort of pacify him. But he's not encroaching on my space like the other players. Well, the last player was. He's not whining. So then I'm thinking, actually, maybe we should just play how we always played. And maybe that player was just a one-off. Maybe that was just a one-off. Maybe he was just, you know, something special. And yeah, so we carry on. We carry on. We say, no, we'll try and play a fundamental, but with a little bit more snap to the shots so they don't leave the game. That is what we're doing in these upcoming games. And you're going to see some stuff here, guys. You are going to see some stuff. It is a bit of a horror story, I'm not going to lie to you. But really well played from Nico. Good to see a good fundamental player. And now we're with Nesty, and we're versus Kaikemal and Kurtos. So bad for me, pushed up, didn't get the touch I wanted, but great recovery. Again, great teamwork. We're going to follow this up and then go onto the backboard here. Unfortunately, second man there did also go onto the backboard, even though it's first man's responsibility to block the backboard. So we did end up a bit screwed, but because we're deep in net and we need to stop the ball going into the net, very simple. You go deep in net and you just shoot the ball outwards. And again, we're here. Again, we're in the net area on the inside, so we can always make sure that we're saving that. I can wait because we've technically created a wall. So when you get an overcommit, you want to push up quite fast if you can. You can control it in a team manner and push up quite quick. You kind of want to do it. It's going to make a save here because what we're seeing in this teammate is we're seeing a lot what we saw in the last episode, a lot what we see generally in this rank is a lot of pushing forward ahead of the play. So if anything goes wrong, I mean, these people must expect miracles because they're ahead of the play. I don't know how they expect you to get a ball to them if they're ahead of the play and there's just no shooting angle. So, yeah, we're going to wait in net again. Play back old fundamental style. Back fundamental. High percentage. And again, the opponent leaves the net there, which makes it difficult for them. I'm going to try and get a demo. Don't get it. Do get the boost grabbed as well, which isn't good. And we're going to go back into the defensive position because we know our teammate's got no boost. So I can't push up here. If I push up, I'm going to be screwed. I'm better off just waiting here and just defending quite simply like that because it's too risky with going for that. We're just going to bump that player off, give our teammate the open net. But a lot of people go real close when their teammates like that. But the problem is you don't have time. So if that player just shoots straight away on the bounce, your teammate's on 0, that ball's going in the net. So you have to wait on the other side of no man's land. You have to. Because it's better to try and do that than to take the alternative, which is a guaranteed goal. It's a very high chance there will be a goal. But you've just got to hope your goalkeeper will carry it through. Going to play that off the back wall. I tried to flick that. So this is something that's been happening lately. I felt like I hit, that's my bad really. I felt like I hit that ball. I was trying to flick it upwards. And so I'm watching this replay here to see if I touch that. I tried to flick it up into the sky to waste the time and get back, but I felt like I went through it. But yeah, left my teammate in a 2v1, guaranteed goal. Bad for me. But they did the right thing again. They did the right thing. They tried to waste time, but I was just too far gone. I was way too far gone. So not good at all. I didn't need to be that aggressive on creating. I think just because of how these players are, I'm still a little bit tentative, but that's a great play from the teammate. Really nice play, just pushing it forward. The second man on the opponent's team dives in for no reason, misses the ball. And again, there's something else. Champ 3 has the lowest successful hit percentage I've seen. I can't believe it. They must be boosted players because the amount of misses on the ball. And we're going to grab this boost. And we're going to wait back post for a second. Just because the ball will come across there. And we're going to push forward into it, look for a demo. And then I'm just going to see my teammate on the backboard there. I'd rather have stayed on it. But because of that, I'm going to push forward and try and take out the next man. Because he'll be the one shooting that ball. Again here, we know there's no second man. We can take our time once that attempt comes in and it's off. Taking our time here. This comes back into the middle. And there we go, another miss. And this is Champ 3, guys. And there's a hell of a lot of misses. And 2 minutes left. They forfeit. It's because everyone's trying to push up so much. Everyone's trying to push up so much. Because they have genuinely been completely lied to. Stop listening to people who tell you to play fast. Just honestly, don't bother doing it. You're just making a mess. Learn the fundamentals first, then get your mechanics going. And it doesn't mean you have to play fast. So there we go. Get a win here. Which puts us +1 in this rank, which is nice. We're against the Paddy the Baddie. Wonder if he's cutting weight or not. I don't know if you guys watch MMA, UFC, but Paddy the Baddie's a fighter. I can't remember his full name actually. But he basically, I mean, look at that, by the way. I just, if you saw my face, I gotta be honest, like right now, I feel bad because I just got a face of disgust. I see spins and I see no hits. And then my teammate goes around the outside of the ball. They should have gone to net there because they can only center that ball. I'm there to try and prevent that, but I can't. There's no protection there. But yeah, I could have done more. I could have backflipped. But I'm almost a bit shocked with the spins. But yeah, Paddy the Baddie, he's an MMA fighter who cuts weight and then he eats a lot of food and he gets very big. So I don't know how long he can maintain that. Good play from the teammate. That's nice. Really good play. And again, this guy, QVI, is it? OQVI. Just trying to do way too much for their ability here. Way too much. On this ball. Tried to go for a little late power strike. And then the second I went in for it, there's an open net there. So we're ahead of the play here. We're going to get out of there. Because of that, there was actually an open net. And if he would have double jumped it, I'm ready. Like, so right here, if he double jumps that, I'm ready. So I can stay here. And then if not, I can always bump this player And here comes the complaints already. 4 minutes 8 left. Just don't hit the ball. They're already starting. Now, this game is probably one of the... I think, is this the mad one? They're all mad. This is one of the... I mean, there's literally more madder than this coming up. But this one... I almost smashed my head against the wall. Because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Good bump again. Really good bump from the opponent here. So, good little centre. Teammate, unfortunately, second man's come out on net, which does not work. No matter how many times I see it, how many times people keep doing it, it does not work, guys. Even at SSL and Pro Level, that does not work. It always ends in the same outcome. It's everywhere. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, this is good. They're sort of in their own heads. Maybe we can easily get a win here because my teammate and me, we're absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with us. We're just going to put that around them if we can. Grab the boost, wear them down. Trying to pass down to the middle. I was trying to pass it to the middle, but of course they were wide on the wall behind, so you can't really pass it there. And then now I'm thinking, is he trying to get in his head to make him leave? So I'm thinking, oh, he's trying to rage quit the opponent. Maybe that's a viable strategy. I'm just going to wait. So see how my nose, even though I'm like, it's a slightly outside shadow there, to be fair, or inline / outside, we're just going to play it to the corner, grab the boost first, turn away to get the height of the ball match, and then we can go. Going to take a little 50 or go over the top with a very basic aerial play. Very basic. No air rolls though. It's very basic. And here, going to tap that little layoff tap to my teammate. I thought here, do I shoot it? But I thought, no, don't do it over the top. Take out the second man. Here, we don't have time to grab that back boost because the opponent did a really good job of picking up that possession. Going to come in with some fakes. And here I feel a bit more comfortable. Like, okay, I can do back fakes again. I can play how you meant to play. Which is nice because my teammate seems like, yeah, he's trying to get into the opponent's head. Great block as well. Exactly what you should do. Really, really good. And again, I'm like, oh, is he trying to get into their head? So we're just going to do a little flick there. Start wearing them out with the boost grabs. In the corner we're here. In that 50. Grab the boost. And here we're just biding our time here. We're just waiting for the right play. The right outplay. And this could be the one. Here it is. They've overdone it, so we put a shot on. Good save by Paddy the Baddie. We might be able to get around and put a shot back on. Going to play it high, okay. Don't want to overdo it. Get the bump there. Try to get the boost. And it's a great hook shot from them. Really, really good hook shot. So, yeah, teammate didn't need to go for that ball. That was that dive. That dive put it into the corner and bounced it back. That's why you don't commit a second man like that. You always have to think of the exit plan. So that happens, no problem. I'm going to do a little fake here. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking, oh, this is fine. 3-1 is absolutely nothing in this game. Easy comeback from 3-1. Not a problem here. Again, we're trying to force that 50. I try to fake to the outside, force it to the middle. My teammate might be there, so I'm going to look for a demo. And he's waiting in net. And he is just literally sat there typing. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? This guy's just typing. We're leaving him an open ball. And he's just typing. And now he wants to forfeit. I haven't even said anything. The guy hasn't done anything. And now he wants to forfeit. He was typing and having an argument with the opponent. And now he wants to forfeit. I literally am like, what is going on in this game? This is the weirdest thing. This is done, by the way. I was going to say this is done when the kids are at school. But that probably explains that the ones who are online, you know, they don't go to school. But here we go. We're going to push that ball into the middle. I tried, to be honest, it was a great save. I tried to do like a delayed hit. And now he's back now. I've just gone flying through the air. So I don't know what that was all about. We're going to grab the boost because we need boost now. We're going to have to be a bit more risky for boost grabs. Here's an opportunity. Looking for the 50. The opponent didn't go, so it's smart from them. But at this point, I'm just completely mesmerized. I have no idea what has happened in this game. We're going to move this forward. Again, good play from Paddy the Baddie. But this game's over now. I mean, I have no idea why my teammates just there chatting to the opponents while we're trying to play a game. So I said, get out of here. Give him a little bump there. Honestly, I just can't get my head around it. So I just don't know who this guy's talking to. Like, I've never... You lose brain cells with these people. It's just... look at the comments. What a load of nonsense. This is champ 3. And I'm calling it. I'm coining it now. It's the worst rank in the game. So if anyone ever says I'm in the worst rank in the game, they mean they're in champ 3. I've never seen anything like this. At least here, these guys are in a team, right? They're in a team, so this should be fine. We're going to take a low 50. We get a bit of space here with the fake. We're going to go lateral dribble, and then we're just going to go low 50 and just push it in. Little low 50 there. Just push it in. Always try and create an angle where you can. So see how I take it away from his hand? Sort of like he goes to the right, and he's almost like pushing me to the other post. So I can go there, and then I can drag him to me and go for a low 50. Or, if he pushes forward, I can snapshot it behind. Put it into the corner. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. That was meant to be a double jump. So right here, we put it into the corner, grab this boost. And that is a bad touch. And that was meant to be a double jump. If I got the double jump off, it probably would have been okay. To be honest, it was like the world's best challenge. That's so well timed. I've got to give credit where it's due there. Didn't expect that. I'll play there on the demo. We're just going to come back here. Look for the 50 away. We're just going to shoot that. Take that 50. Just get it out of there for a second. And we're just going to grab some pads here. Grab back boost. Stay topped up. A couple of misses coming in. That's fine. We can take this ball. And again, going to see what we want to do. Once we get that ball on our car, we can do a multitude of things. Nice try from the teammate. I mean, it's a shame they missed that shot. But here we go. That's a great shot. I mean, not much you can do there. After that shot miss, this is why you rotate on the board. So here, my teammate wants to fly up now. Wants to fly up and prevent that. So, because the ball's high, they want to start matching the height of that ball. Because there's no way a second man can stop that. Whereas what they'll expect you is they'll rotate and you've got to dive in. It's just hard to reach that. It's much easier to do it moving with the ball there. Good clear. Nice again. Open net here. I remember thinking this. It's like we were just trading a lot of... It's like the opponent's second man is just on the sidewall in the air. Let me grab this boost. 2-2. Already a high scoring game. I'm going to wait for the overcommit into the corner. I'm going to move this forward. Thought about double jumping here. And see, I don't back off now. And now I force them to throw it away. So they can't set up passes and aerial plays. Like, I stay close to let them know I'm there and to force it away. So I was trying to get closer there. My teammate seemed a bit slow on the pickup. That's going to drop down. We end up missing, but thankfully so did they. We've got to go up here. And again, I use that instant ball cam switch just to see if the teammate's there. Good bump. Going to move in and just try and put a little baby hook on. And thankfully, they didn't take any time there. They could have took some time, probably relocated that to net. We're going to wait. Just going to push it forward again. And that could have definitely been a goal. And you're probably thinking, you said not to push it forward. Always go fast off the counter though. So the thing is with this rank, they just overcommit non-stop. So what I'm trying to do there is I was trying to go fast. My teammate comes and just smashes it into the opponent. Whereas there, you want to put something high to force the opponent up. And that's always the goal here. Like here, really you could go for that aerial, but I'm trying to not go for that in this series. But you'd go up there and you'd probably just air dribble in. Don't try flip reset. Don't try anything fancy. You're not Zen. You can probably air dribble though. Use what you can do. Okay. I'm just going to move that to the side. Not much we can do there. There we go. Good misses coming in. But we're going to stay central. And we're going to move in here. We're just going to move it around them because we've got a bit of space here. Look for a Gumba Stomp. Grab the boost here. And we're slowly starving them down. We know they're low now. So we want to try and attack. Nice and high. Here we go. This could be good. That's got to be all of their boost, I would have thought. We should be able to outlast them here. They do a good dive, but we need to get going here if we can. There we go. That should be it. There it is. Oh, I've missed. But yeah, we had them. As you can see, we did actually have them there because of the boost starving. So it just shows you how powerful that stuff can be. It's like you can pull them back, then re-attack them when they're on medium boost, and sort of lower them off. I'm going to demo him, give my teammate a free ball. Grab this back boost just in case we need it in a minute. See, because that 50 could have gone to the corner, as you can see. So that way, if they won that 50 and they were coming at us, we don't have to worry about that boost. Okay, no problem. Yeah, tough one. Very tough one here. And they want to forfeit. Brain cells. Where are they? Where are the brain cells? They want to forfeit after that. Never stop a ball in front of the net. He could have saved his... Instead of double jumping, which you didn't need to do in that situation, single jump, lean back, and then just flip it to the side. And now they want to forfeit. What has happened in this game? It's just ludicrous. And I'm being very polite here. Very polite. Gonna grab this boost. So we should still be able to win this. You know, again, it shouldn't be. It should not be difficult. I've got to be honest. It should not be difficult. They just give the ball away over and over, just flipping into the ball, giving the ball away. Have you ever seen anything like it? Little assist there. So I do a little backflip here because I can't shoot this, and if I shoot it, this is a move you can nick. To be honest. Low fadeaway 50. If I shoot that, it's going to be too much. So I sort of do a backflip, try and like lift it into the same spot just in front of the net. It's quite an advanced skill, that is, to be honest. But again, it's a basic mechanic. It's just a backflip. Not like a weird half flip or any spins added in. It literally is just a backflip. And then again, clearing it to the middle. We saw this in the last episode. Clears to the middle in this rank. So many clears to the middle. Because everyone's just thinking about a clear to the middle. And unbelievably, they dove in as last man. It's the same old stuff, isn't it? So, really, we could have done a little bit... to be honest, he had a decent amount of space to pull that off. And look at that. Goes for a breezy there. For crying out loud. Why are you breezying that? That's what's causing all these issues. Just scored the goal, man. Alright, we're going to grab some pads. Got the boost. I'm just going to wait 15 seconds. That is a wicked shot. Remember that shot. Honestly, this is an amazing shot. 107. But look at this. I've not seen anything like that for a while. Like, perfect touch. Unreadable. Well played. 13 seconds. 4-4. We're going to grab this back boost here. I don't believe it. It's almost in, but it didn't go in. It's going to move into this play here. Going to just try and scare him because there was 0 seconds, basically. So they're going to run a fake. Now, all yours. So it means they're going to fake. Let's just take the kick off. Have you ever seen anything so ludicrous? They're nutters. They are actually insane, these people. I'm going to fake this. Okay. And then what do? They don't fake it. They're just going to do a basic bounce dribble power shot. Get me out of here. Nutters. I've never seen that before. All yours, I'm going to fake it. Then just hits it. What do you mean? All yours if you're not going to fake it? What the hell does that even mean? I can't tell if that was a really high IQ play and they just wanted me to stay backwards or something. But Kago, brilliant shot. Possibly not champ 2. Possibly not. It's a damn good shot. Alright, here we go. We're against the Chiquisto and Ardol. Whatever. Okay, and we're with Junior. Just staying central here. Just staying central. Probably going to the net here because they've put it high. We're just going to wait in deep net position and then we can build. But they didn't really get the shot they wanted. But luckily the opponent hasn't attacked and they've left the net wide open as second man there. But the shot just off target. Grab this boost. Maybe a backflip. Yeah. Just trying to prevent that ball coming in and also waste time. It wasn't the best backflip for me. I didn't get a good connection. Oh, I remember this. That's my fault. I honestly did not think that they would do this. I thought they'd fake this. I actually thought it'd be a fake. But they got a good shot off. They actually got a good shot off. It threw me a little bit there. I said, okay, fair enough. Because really, fundamentally, you would just get up and block that. But I'm like, do I need to, do I want to do that much? Is that too much? Okay, we're in the middle, 2v1. That's a brilliant passing play. It could have been a goal. I thought the player was actually going to shoot that, so I pushed forward to go off the rebound, and then they passed it. It was a great idea on the pass. Just going to wait, though. Still no pressure, because we do have... only one of them has boost, so we can put it behind them, and then shoot it on target. Like, even though we don't score, because we got into such a valuable position, see how one of them has boost? So if we go above that guy into their blind spot, and the reason it's a blind spot is if you shoot the ball right above a player when they're by a wall, they will look up and they lose vision of you. And they also lose their car's orientation because they'll be looking up, they don't know where their car's facing, and then you get a free shot. It's a really good move to use if you've managed to create like a situation where one of them did get the boost and the other one doesn't. So you know they can't save it if you get a shot off. So we do get the shot. But again, bad from me really. I should have scored that hook shot. Again, just staying close here, letting them know we're here. Letting them know we're here. Trying to ram them off the ball, grab the boost. Again here, take our time, wait for our teammate to respawn. There they are. Now we can go. Opponent dives into corner. This player is just going to dive in, so we're just going to drive challenge that. Or drive 50, I should say. And grab the boost. And again, looking to slowly work into boost dominance of the game. The more we control that boost, the more we can control the game. Again, inside to outside here. Good job from the teammate as well. Also doing the same thing. And then just a little power shot there. Just to get lift more than anything. Not looking for pure power, just getting lift. I'm just going to backflip there because that's a good ball to attack with. And teammates coming in as last man. Almost takes us out. They didn't really need to come in for that, to be honest. Because it wouldn't have created anything. It would have literally been a shot towards the corner. And we wouldn't have been ready to follow up. This is that whole thing of like attacking in pairs. Like now we should be together. So we want to get the City off to their boost on purpose to slow them down. But we want to see how they're like diving in and separating themselves to play. But we want to attack together. Not that sort of nonsense. We just want normal fundamental attacks and you'll be fine. Don't have to go for these. Why is he spinning? God, honestly, I watch this. It's just so enraging to watch. All the guy had to do was side flip into that. Spins and whiffs the ball. Champ free. There was a champ free player who said this sort of stuff doesn't work in the champ. Nothing works in this rank, mate. I've never seen anything like it. Everyone's just spinning around missing balls. That's a good stop for my teammate, though. That is a good stop. Get a bit of time here. We're going to use it. I'm just going to do a real basic flick. Just try and bump the opponent. That's good stuff. And again, that's brilliant. Good, actually, a really good follow from the teammate. Excellent play from the teammate. Again, we got them nervous. And then here, they're flipping into everything when they have a bit of time. But yeah, it does rage me, all these spins, you know. People are getting worse and worse at the game, but they're spinning. Oh boy, are they spinning. They're spinning while they're just doing nothing useful. What? I knew this was coming. But I didn't think it was going to get this bad. I honestly didn't. And it's only going to get worse. Next season will be worse. The season after that will be worse. As it has done. Every season I've always said it's gotten worse and worse. And it's not because the players are getting more skillful. The players are certainly not getting more skillful. They can't hit balls. Look, I'm not even looking at the ball. I decided not to look at the ball just to prove a point. Look, ball comes to me and I can just drive it in. I remember that. I was like, this is just how basic this game is. You're spinning and you can't hit anything. And I just wait and you just drive the ball into me because I'm in net, which you keep being told by people who, I don't know, they're part of that asylum, I swear to God, not to wait in net. You can wait in net, guys. It's real simple. You wait in net, it's how you save things. It's generally what people do in all sports when there's a net. You have a goalkeeper. Okay, Rocket League, we don't have so much a set keeper, but you can absolutely wait in net. Real basic stuff. Okay, so just wait in net, make the save, drive it into the open net. And why will you be able to have an open net? Because they'll double commit. Why will they double commit? Because they've been told to play fast, so they'll be right up each other and basically creating a uniform player. One person disguised as two. Nice shot. That's a really good shot from the teammate. Really nice shot. That is central position. Like, just love it. Look at that. Lovely fake. There's a never double commit. They're in the same place. They've been told to play fast. They've listened to the people from the asylum. And there we go. I'm going to grab this boost. And I'm going to just come down here. It's going to come down like that. And again, so see how I'm funneling, but see how my nose comes back to my net? That's sort of like what I wanted to explain there. And you'll notice I quickly pop out of ball cam and I saw my teammate did go to the corner. So it did change what I normally there. I would have just, hold on, we'll just get a little shot off. Normally there, I would have actually blocked that because I saw my teammate go to the corner. I didn't want to try that and block it because we were both ended up in the corner. So I just thought about to let that mature and see what was going to happen. But here we go. We got the win here. So actually a nice game overall. Like, apart from a lot of spins and misses. And that's a great pass as well. And my teammate had a great pass. Again, really good teammate. I got to be honest. Great teammate. Great teammate. Not having to go with the teammate. I'm not having to go with the... I'm not really having to go at the players, apart from the toxic ones. I am having to go at. Yes, I'm not going to lie about that. Because they deserve it. But I'm more having to go at the people, and I called it ages ago, who was spreading nonsense. If you go and look at people who have made 6 or 7 videos on air rolls, they are the problem. If they've got 6 or 7 videos on how to play fast, they are the problem. Because you've ruined the game. And it's worse than I thought it would ever get. And I know I keep saying it, but man, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I mean, I don't play solo queue, but I do it for these series. But, you know, before I used to solo queue and we'd get to like Grand Champ 2, I'm not doing that anymore. I think we just get to Grand Champ with this. And, yeah, we've got the ones. Possibly, people have asked for a series SSL. Me and Precept's doing a 2s to SSL. But we're going to do the 2v1 to Grand Champ, the wrestling style one. We will do that. And I'll see if Precepts wants it. But I am definitely not in shape at the moment for SSL. I can tell you that. I'm nowhere near good enough. I mean, I'm not playing well at all in these games or at the moment, but it's enough. It's enough to get through these ranks. I mean, it's hard to play. It's just hard to play these ranks. Oh, and there you go. I'm gonna have to bleep that. I'm gonna have to. I've got to blur what he's just said. How long was that game? 10 seconds. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Rocket League has become exactly what I thought it would become. Misinformation, man, is powerful. When people start spreading nonsense and people believe it, yeah, what can you say? You're screwed. You are screwed. I love that move. I love that. This guy's good. I remember this. Tomris is a good guy. We've had 3 good teammates in all fairness so far. But you take a little bump. I don't know what it means. Aller AFK. AFK. I mean, what does that mean? I'm AFK, does it? I don't know. I mean, look. We're just going to get a flick there. Just shoot it into the opposite corner. Because we know the opponents on the left side, the second man. We're going to shoot it to the right side. That's nuts. Actually nuts, man. But good play from Tomris. I mean, he's played well here. Just going to follow in. There is an open net. I'm going to try and stop it and hand it off to him. Almost used him to get the open net. I missed the side flip there. Oh, man. I was going to move behind him. Should have scored that. We're going to go deep in net because guess where the ball will probably end up coming towards the net. Oh, look at that. Free ball. And they tell you not to wait in net. Don't get me started on that again. Don't get started yet, Dave, on that bloody open net rant. It's the same rant every week, isn't it, guys? I do apologise. The open net rant, the rant about waiting in net and the rant about air rolls is a weekly occurrence for me lately. Diving into last man. Open net. Jab that in. Missed. Yeah, I did. But my days. Oh, God. Cracking myself a bit. Yeah, I'm enjoying that I'm seeing that pass. Like, I am enjoying that I'm seeing that kind of pass from players. But that's way too early to go up for that as a never open net. Put that in. Again, we wait in net. And so because I've waited in net, because I've practiced waiting in that position, I've seen every situation. So I know the likelihood of them hitting that. I told you this episode was going to make a lot of people angry. I told it was going to make a lot of people mad. And I apologise to Champ Freeze because I'm probably making you guys feel like you're really bad at the game. But not everyone is at Champ Free. There's some brilliant players at Champ Free. I mean, that's what gets me so mad. I know that these players should be a lot better. I know that there are a lot better players. I know players. I work with players who are Champ Free who are brilliant at this game. And they understand it completely. And they always say to me, dude, solo queue, they're terrible. And I think, yeah, it can't be that. This is a joke. Here's the spins. Here's the spins to pass the ball away. And there's another open net. Tap that off the backboard to grab the boost. Good block from Thomas there. Shoot that towards the net. I know he was going to go for it, but he was going to just put it into the corner. And I'm more interested in getting in the middle. This is bad pathing from me. Bad pathing, missed all the pads. Luckily the ball anyway goes to the corner naturally. And this is explaining why, to me, a lot of freestylers don't ever end up on, like, you know, generally, well, not always actually, but don't tend to go pro. There's a lot of spins, but there's not a lot of substance when it comes to competitive Rocket League. You know, you want to just be able to smack goals in. Again, with shadowing, you'll see that. That's a really high flick. So again, he's gone up. It's a great try from Thomas. I'm backwards here. Just going to dive on that with Thomas. Just a double layer of defense. We're like making a bit of a wall there. Grabbing pads where we can. Grab back boost. Never open net. If we can get it around this guy, that is an open net. Unlucky. Good. I got to say, good shutdown. Bad for me. Should have scored that. Just going to wrap it round. Look for a demo. And again, the cool thing about that is my momentum's taking me back to net. So if we don't score, I've already recovered. And then we're back into second man position. Moving back into the middle. Free ball. Watch for demos here. And they're already up. This should be another goal, potentially. Can we get the demo? No. Gonna get this. Take a low 50 here. Could have flicked it. Could have done for a backflip. Gonna take a good 50 there because I'm right behind goal side. So I know I can just block that. But because they're trying to attack goal side. They're moving their car out of position for that 50. So they get one contact point, whereas I get like multiple contacts because I'm sat where that ball goes. Go for a little razzmatazz here. Just for a bit of fun. I mean, it's 3-0 and I just, a lot of spins in it. Just a lot of spinning area. Look at the nonsense. I just, this game, man. I honestly think that would have been 1,000 points if that went goal winning. 1,000 points. Not that points matter, but I mean, Tomris was good. I gotta be honest. He didn't score a lot of points, but he was actually a good player because he didn't smash me off the ball. He didn't leave. He didn't try and forfeit. He didn't get in the way, essentially, which makes the game very easy. That's how you want to play. You know, and I try and do the same. I try not to get in the way of my teammate. That's why I love having positions. I'll have a role. And if I'm first man, I got the roles of first man. And if I'm second man, I got the roles of second man. If you can do that, you're laughing. And if we can get these rules, these fundamental rules into solo queue, I promise you guys will have a much better time playing. The game will be a lot more fun. Now, he said he got it there. Don't get me wrong, he did say he got it. But really, it's usually the second man that takes it. I know he said I got it, but I couldn't really change my mind in that situation from what I had planned, but that's bad for me. Alright. Bad for me diving on that. Again, that's one of those balls. I feel like I'm so close to hitting, but I was just mainly trying to cover the goal. So if it shot on the goal, it would have hit my car. So we forced them to take it slightly off. Not ideal though. We're going to go up here just to block that. And again, I'm just looking for the 50. I don't want to hit that ball into them. I just want to block their hit. So once they miss it, it's fine. That's fine. We just funnel that to the corner. Didn't have a lot of boost, so I don't want to overcommit if I'm not high on boost. Yeah, I remember that. But I actually thought I was going to roll off the post. So if you'll see here, teammates forced that out, but there, boom, that was a good roll. I mean, I didn't expect that. So not the best from me there. It was hard to read. We just have to, like, that is basically sort of the situation I'm talking about where it's why it's so important to play as a team. You don't need to force the ball out of defense until you guys are both set in a good position. You see, like there, I'm sort of waiting for them to get set into a good position so that we can attack together. Now we can attack together. But if you instantly turn and you're basically attacking in a 2v1, it's very difficult because your teammate can't get into the right position. And you're often going to lose because you're attacking a 2v1. The bumps here. I'm just going to try and pinch that into. I actually remember that. I was going to hit that ball into him to make it pinch away. save, but may have had that covered. And again, we're just going to wait in there. And we are almost off. We just got to try and weather the storm here. And there we go. Ah, it's a shame. Probably could have scored that wide open net. They hit it to the side for no reason. Alright. Back in the middle. Nice try from the opponent. Nice try to try and get around that ball. Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, if you can, an air dribble bump or low 50 is good there. I think that's off, yeah. Difficult 50 here. Yeah, I remember that. Difficult 50. Yeah, well, those sort of teardrops, the waterfall, the rain, you know, whatever you want to call it, is always a difficult one. We can't push forward yet because the ball's just getting hit away to the middle. Like, we need to play fundamental here, push the ball into the corner, and teammates just took the boost. That'll probably be a goal if it was on target. But I'm right there. So your second man, just wait in net. Now we're going to let this ball mature. Let it roll into the defensive area. Just a little bounce dribble around them. Soft touch here. And I'm not sure what my teammate was doing here. I remember this. They're driving over to me. I've got a bounce dribble set up. They're driving over to me, and they could just go demo this player. They just sort of, I don't know what they were doing. They sort of slowed down there. Really confusing that was. I wasn't sure what they were trying to achieve. I was going to go for a bounce dribble and take time while they went for a demo, but maybe I took too long. Maybe that's what it was. But still, should be easy stuff. Got that. Oh, no, they want to forfeit. They want to forfeit. Another idiot. Where's the brain cells? It's great when they go to forfeit. I know it's every time they go to forfeit, I score a goal. As soon as they go AFK, this game's so easy, guys. As soon as they go AFK, please go AFK. Be the easiest game ever. If you're one of these players, just go AFK. If you are this guy, just stay AFK. Absolutely easy. Because all you do is reload them with possession. You just hit the ball away, give them possession. Hit the ball away. You've got like a choice of 5 things you could do on every single play, let's say. It's remarkable that players like this tend to choose the wrong one 95% of the time. And like you can't read the game because it puts you in a real bad position. We're going to go up here. Now I'm going to switch out of ball cam to see if they've gone up. Now that time, oh, teammate dove. I honestly thought he was going to go up, so I was going to go for that low fake. And also, I heard a jump, so I didn't want to just overdo it just in case I ended up in the net. So I was trying to take a 50. And yeah, I was right, teammate dove in. I'm going to take that little jab shot over the top. Look for a demo into the boost grab. Nicely done. And just try and hit them. Hit them or the ball. Take the ball off the center line here. Reloading them. It was, I mean, this is nuts. We've got 100 boost here, right? We got a bit of time. So we hit this ball. Boom. I mean, they've got a bit of boost as well. They could have took an extra touch. Maybe if they got the shot they were after, it would have worked. But remember, they wanted to forfeit. Remember, they wanted to forfeit like everyone does at this rank. As soon as you go down, they want to forfeit. I've never seen such weak, mentally weak players. I'm trying to move there, and they took my space. I was going to go for a hook shot, and then he's come right to the side of me and blocked my ability to cut into the ball. Which, again, is just something I've not seen like this. You never see this. You know, you see a bit of it in Champ 2, but not to this level where they're literally just blocking you from being able to move your own teammate. And what happens if you get challenged and lose it? Well, it's instantly a goal because they're to the side of you instead of behind you protecting the net. When did that become a thing? I didn't go up for this. I'll tell you why. I genuinely thought it was off. I actually thought I was going to hit the post. But then also, I've got to be honest, I'm really putting in not as much effort as I should be. Because there's a real big part of me that does not want these players to win. These teammates, they want to forfeit. They're saying, oh my god, and they're playing terribly. I'm like, do I really want to carry these players? Gonna block that. So always try and get a little bit high there so you don't hit your teammate. Teammate just dives in anyway. Not good for me there. Jumped a bit too. Gonna get that save. Use them to get it. Body them into it. Don't know why they're centering. I have no idea what they're playing at. But yeah, not good for me. Actually, great save from the teammate. And here I'm just faking this. Because I'm actually trying to get my teammate out of the play. I'm trying to separate him from me. There we go. So I can get this free ball. That was all part of the plan. But he's nicked it anyway. So I'm going to just nudge him off. I've just had enough of this. Could it be step pass? Going to keep that ball high. We're just going to score it. Well, they actually had lots of boost. They didn't seem very mobile considering how much boost they had there. I thought they had low boost, but we're just trying to wear them down. But yeah, maybe that wasn't good for me. But no, that wasn't a good game. Teammate wants to forfeit. I'm not saying good game to a teammate who wants to forfeit. And yeah, welcome to Champ 3, guys. The worst rank in the game. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate it. Let me know how you get on when you're trying to do solo queue in this rank. And peace out. Peace.